Welcome to the FastGraphs 2-minute drill number 2, short videos to enhance the FastGraphs subscribers' experience. This video is entitled Color-Coded for Convenience because the FastGraphs utilize color-coded ink to make it easier to determine what each of the lines on the graph represent. For example, as we see here in the case of Danaher, the normal PE ratio, which is the dark blue line, is simultaneously written in blue ink color-coded to the color of the line, and it also gives you the factor or the actual number that this represents. So in other words, this blue line in this example would represent a PE ratio of 23.3. The orange earnings justified valuation line is calculated using one of three formulas, and the type of formula used is printed in orange ink color-coded to the same color as the graph. In this case, we're looking at a price equals growth rate or PEG ratio, and it's 17%, which is also the same as this example's growth rate. You'll see that earnings growth rate was 17%. So in this case, the earnings, which is depicted in green and always typed in green ink, ends up being the same as the PE ratio or the earnings justified valuation line, the orange earnings justified line. However, if you look at Emerson Electric here, you'll see that the earnings growth rate is only 7.6%. And notice that each company uses a different scale, even though all graphs are made to fit. So in this case, the normal PE ratio that the computer just calculated that the market applied most often turned out to be 19.4. So the PE ratio on the line in this example is 19.4, but using the Graham-Dodd formula, earnings determined market price modified formula, the PE ratio calculates out to 15. So the orange line actually in this example represents a PE ratio of 15. If you look, at the company's black line, the price line, which is also color-coded, you will notice that the company rarely traded at its earnings justified valuation line. That's why the normal price earnings ratio in this example becomes important. However, the primary point of this particular video is to make sure that the subscriber looks to the right of the video and sees the color-coded designations of what each of the representative lines on the FastGraph represent.